Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are listening. Thank you for joining. If you're here, it's because you've seen or heard that there's a new podcast in town. My name is Tamara, and I am your host for Be Informed with Your MP. As you heard during the intro, I am a former nursing instructor with a strong background in critical care. Even after obtaining my MP 2 years ago, I still frequent the ER on the weekends as a nurse because I love taking care of patients. I know some of you are probably saying that I'm crazy and that it won't last long. There are a few of you, and I can hear it, that says, keep going, do what you do. Long story short, I'll keep doing it for as long as I can. For 7 years, I traveled to the Windy City to write NCLEX questions for the National Council State Board of Nursing. I catch some flight nursing runs when I can. I'm an on-call forensic nurse and a CPR instructor, as if that wasn't enough. What inspired me to start this podcast was my love for teaching, almost 15 years of it. But it came to a halt once I started MP school. So this has been a project in my head for a few years now, and my way of giving back. Consider me your friendly neighborhood medical informant. My goal is to provide you, the public, nursing students, friends, family, and other medical professionals, an engaging and informative episode each and every Tuesday. Podcast topics will be presented in an easy to understand format and will include information on hundreds of medical conditions, guidelines and treatments, nursing student tidbits, case scenarios, NCLEX review, advocacy, chatting it up with peers, and interviewing special guests, just to name a few. Well, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Were you perusing through the gram or YouTube and see my podcast announcement? Or did you hear from a family member or friend? Or did I stalk you and drop a link in your message box? But seriously, what are you looking for? What would you like to learn? I have over 150 brainstorm topics to present, but if there is anything special you would like addressed, please drop a comment on the link. This podcast is for you, and you, and you, and you. Everybody gets an episode. Disclaimer: this podcast is to provide education and not medical advice. Please consult your physician as they know your medical conditions, medications, etc. I look forward to seeing you next week as we talk about pain. Is it what the patient says it is?